CNN baixo, uma se desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, baixo, desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, uma se desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, baixo, desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, uma se desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, baixo, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, uma se desce, uma se chim, uma se desce, CNN baixo, baixo.
Hello. Hello, hello. Cool. Goddamn. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired today. Oh, my sleep schedule has been like abysmal recently. Like 4 or 5 hours a day type of sleep schedule. I honestly don't know what it could be. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been absolutely horrible. I hope today I can fix it. Yeah, if I don't fix it, I'll fix it. Oh. Let me just check something quickly. How do I go to my own video? I think I've set up a macro. Learning was I don't know if I've changed it. Oh cool, I changed it. Nice, the macro works. I should change it next time so it doesn't show my commands, but it's okay. I'll figure it out another time. I don't want my I don't want my screen to open up. How do I change it? That should be fine. Okay. Set my server again. I hate using Windows as well. Windows makes me suffer. Does that work? Should be working. And then what was the test? Should be no. Cool. Okie dokie. Hello Tokyo. Create my app. Create. Yep, done this, write the code. Open main OS and replace the content of the file with. Here it is. Okay, so this was, what did we refer this to as procedural macro, I think it was? Why is Obsidian not in my notes? Procedural. Let's double check something. Procedural macros are this one code algorithm. I'm not sure if I like the formatting of Obsidian. Like I would have, like I don't like this one big space. But I don't like it when I delete it and it just looks like this as well. Kind of, I don't know, it just messes my like brain up. Yeah, I think that works. I wonder if I can change the appearance of Obsidian with the spacing. I reckon I could. Obsidian change like spacing. So I can edit the CSS. Yeah, I guess I can change the spacing. I feel like I'm moving away from Rust though, so I might just avoid this for now. And for some reason it's not opening. Okay, I'll avoid this for now and just suffer with spacing like this. To be fair, it's not that big of a deal for now. Open a connection to the mini Redis address 6379. Cool. So the key value will set hello world. Yep. Get key hello. Okay. Make sure to run. Yep. If you have no input. Yep. Done that. Now run. Yep. Cool. Got value from server. Result. Some. Oh, what? Cargo does not exist again. Wait, what? Did I type it wrong? So, I keep forgetting I'm not in the glorious Linux. Anyway. Cool. Got value from the server, result, hello, world, is anything here? Success, you can find the full code here, what's that? Okay. Client, asynchronously establish the TC specs and specify reverse. Once the connection is established, a client has to Okay, even though operations poor synchronicity, the code we write looks synchronous. The only indication that the operation is synchronous is the await operator. Okay. What's a synchronous program? Most computers contain more than one can fit in. The first thing executes, then the next, and so on. Yep. Programming. When a computer encounters of the music to actually might lower the volume a little bit. But I'm listening to the new Baby J set. It came out 9 hours ago. I watched a short for this and it was so good. And I watched like ages ago. I'm sidetracking quickly, but I'm gonna quickly show it. Where is it? I think it was this one. Yeah, I listened to this and I was like, no, I have to watch the full set. And it took like a whole month. Yeah, a whole month for this set to be released. It was annoying. Oh, but the set's so good. And yeah, I'm going to visit. I'm gonna go see her on August as well, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, it will block until the operation completes. Establishing a TCP connection requires an exchange with the peer of the network, which can take a sizable amount of time. During the time, the thread is blocked. Yep. Gotcha. With the synchronous problem. With synchronous programming, operations that cannot complete immediately are suspended in the background. The thread isn't blocked and can continue running on things. Once the operation completes, the task is unsuspended. Yeah, okay. So the thread's like, okay, you do your thing, or whatever. The task unsuspended can be finished from when it left off. Our example only has one task, so nothing happens while it's suspended. But a synchronous program separately have many such tasks. Wait, what the heck? Okay. Although a synchronous program can result in faster applications, it often results in much more complicated programs. That much is true. The programmer is required to track all the state necessary to resume work. Once the synchronous operation completes, historically this is a tedious and error-prone task. Well, luckily with Tokyo, this should not be an issue, hopefully. And Rust. Compile time green threading? Rust implements asynchronous program using a feature called async. Using async/await. Okay. Functions that perform asynchronous options are labeled with the async keyword. An example, the connect function defined like this. Wait, what the heck? Where did this come from? The async function is defined. Looks like a regular synchronous function, but operates asynchronously. Rust transforms the async function at compile time into a routine that operates asynchronously. Any calls to await within the async function yield control back to the thread. The thread may do other work while the operation processes in the background. Hello, Vivav. How are you? I'm currently learning Rust right now, so if there's any mistakes I make throughout this journey, let me know. Yeah. Although languages implement async await too, Rust takes a unique approach. Primarily, Rust's async operations are lazy. This results in different runtime semantics than other languages. If that doesn't make sense yet, don't worry, we will explore async/await more throughout the step. Okay. Async functions are called like any other Rust function. However, calling these functions does not result in the function body executing. Wait. However, calling these functions. Wait. Async functions are called like any other Rust function. Makes sense. However, calling these functions does not result in a function body executing. Instead, calling an async function returns a value representing the operation. Okay. This is specifically analogous to a zero-argument solution. So to actually run the operation, you should use the await operator on the return value. For example, the given program. Okay, now we can figure it out. Ah, okay. So this is an async function, but because we call say world function, but it doesn't actually run hello. I mean world. Okay. Two async functions. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Let me try writing this. Let's ignore this random stuff. I don't think it needs a result, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Cool. Put this. So async function. Let's say world. And then print. I should say world. Pretty cool. And then let my function be called. Let my function be called say world. Cool. And then I'll do print line hello. If I run this, hopefully it works first time. Yep, cool. Actually, let me just build it on this right away. I believe it. So it says hello, cool. So if I say my function dot await, I think that's the way. Could be wrong. Usually never right. Not surprised. Doesn't need that. But it does need a second colon. Nope, I'm also wrong again. Oh, it doesn't. Ah! Cool. Hello world. Calling away on up, start executing save world. Yep, makes sense. Cool. That's quite interesting. So calling these functions doesn't actually result in the function running. But if I, let's say for example, I do this, delete the await. Will my code print world then hello first? Ah, cool. Very interesting. Oh, can I run it like this? Does that make sense? Okay. What do I do this time? Oh, I don't need that. Ay. My webcam is hiding the code. Oh, my bad. Let me put it properly here. Let me double check my screen. Is that better? Yeah, there's nothing important on the bottom right, really. Okay, nice. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know I was hiding, like, I was probably hiding most of the stuff that I was writing. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. Life of a young, early streamer. Wait, maybe I should move. I'll move a few things as well, actually. Dashboards, overlays. I should have 2 overlays, realistically. You know what? No, I can't be asked. Then I have to figure out where the camera is, so I'll have to follow go on the top left. It might bother some people. It bothers me, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. The main function used to launch the application differently. Yeah, okay. Is user moment enter an asynchronous context. Yeah. Okay. It's annotated with Tokyo main. However, functions must be executed by a runtime, which is Tokyo. Right? The runtime contains the async. Runtime contains the asynchronous task scheduler, provides event runtime. The runtime does not automatically start. The main function needs to start. For example, the following Tokyo main can get transformed into. So they're basically equivalent, but this is just a nicer way of writing it versus this interesting way of writing. The details of Tokyo runtime will be covered later. Cool. When depending on Tokyo users, the full feature flag is enabled. Tokyo has a lot of functionality: TCP, USB, unit socket, utilities, multiple schedule types. All applications need all functionality. An attempt to optimize compile time of the end application footprint. The application can decide to opt into only the features. Spawning. We're gonna shift gears and start working on the Reddit server. Did I delete the stuff? Cool, I did. That's fine. First, move the client set gecko from the previous section to an example file. This way, we can run it against our server. Okay. So let me just get the code back again. Does Windows have make directory? Okay, that's cool. I have no hope in Windows. Like, why can't I? Oh, that spelled example is wrong. Good job. And then why did my folder disappear from existence? Why is it here? Okay. Examples. I forgot what I was doing for a second. And then move it as a hello. Okay. Then create empty and continue. Which I have now got an empty file. Oh. Then create the empty source means and continue. Accepting sockets. Cool. First thing as the Reddit service needs is to accept inbound TCP socket. This is done by binding the listener to port 6379. Oh, yeah. Many of Tokyo's types are named the same as its synchronous equivalent in the Rust standard library, thank God. But it makes sense, Tokyo exposes the same APIs as standard for using async functions. Then the sockets are sub in a loop. Each socket is processed and closed. But now we will read the command, print that out, and then respond with an error. So this is what we want. Find the listener to the address. Okay. Find the listener. Then the second item contains the IP and port of the new connection. The connection. Let's just read write Reddit frame instead of byte stream. Okay, connection type is defined by mini Reddit. Okay, cool.
again, then win again like Wimbledon I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound that engine in is like a bird. You see fireworks and Corvette tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use a bitch, you almost probably switch inside your DNA. Problem is, all that sucker shit inside your DNA. Daddy probably snitch, heritage inside your DNA. That don't exist, born on some fake jellyfish I gauge. See, my pedigree will definitely don't tolerate the front shit I do.
Tokyo. Me? Just me? Find the listener to the address. Let listener, TC listener find the local 6379. Oh wait, rap. Okay, let's listener equal TCP listener find, I think it was. Find. Okay, perfect. And then 127.0.0.1.379. Dot await. I need to double check again. Yeah, it doesn't have it. So I need to double check what purpose the exclamation mark was again. I think it was similar to like a match statement. No. Like it could be a result, and like it could be like this, or it could be nothing, or like it could be an error or something. Oh. Wait, what am I talking about? It's not an exclamation mark. I was thinking about question mark. Yeah. Question mark. Chaining results using match can get. Yeah, luckily they can use make a think again. It's used at the end of an expression returning a result, and it's equivalent to a match expression. Yeah, okay. I thought so. So here, so it tries connecting, and then it could connect or it could fail. That makes sense. So that's like your match operator. Here, find the listener to the address. It could fail, it could not. So kind of ask the question, like ask the question, like why do we not have a question here? I guess maybe the listener handles it. No, this one has the away. Okay. I mean, I think the unwrap. I need to double check what unwrap does now as well. I guess the unwrap is like an explicit way of doing it. I mean, implicitly, apparently. By match. Okay. So, Rust unwrap. Yeah, I need to use unwrap. Here I could use a question mark. Also, I like the first drop like this. Yeah. And both structure can use a current function. The main difference is that question mark is easily recoverable from a higher function. Each function in the chain has the possibility to handle the error in a way besides just propagating up. Yep. With unwrap, you don't give the user of the function a choice and conditionally exit the program when you have error condition. Okay. Unwrap is a bit more powerful, I guess. Anything kills bird, not the entire program, unless you're running the full direct default. Okay. That's a very handy. question versus unwrap. Difference between operator and I think it's macro finance. What do they call it? What's the word for this? I can think so simply. Option now. What's the right word for it? Function? Yeah, function, I guess is the right word. Yeah, what am I would be helpful to link. Open main RS and place the content forward. Oopsie. Okay. Loop. The second item contains the IP and for the new connection. Second, isn't that what socket definition really is? An IP port, so parent. Anyway, oopsie. I will just write this down and then what are we calling this? Socket equals listener.accept. Oh wait, accept connection. Listener dot accept dot await and dot. Cool. And then process socket and dot await again. I think that is fine. Nice. Very nice. And then socket type TCP stream. Okay. Async function. What did they call it again? Process. Process socket, and then this is the TCP. The connection lets us read write Redis frames instead of byte streams. Connection type defined by many Redis. Let equal connection socket. Okay. Let equal connection equal connection. Is that new? Oops, new. And then socket. I think once I start writing more and more of this, I'm gonna actually figure out a few other things to make my life easier. Maybe it's better to start now, but stuff like type auto typing and stuff, like it does it quite well here, but then for like imported like modules like connection, I don't know, it's quite handy if I had those. Nice. If let some frame equals connection read frame await unwrap print dot frame respond with an error. The response frame error unimplemented string connection write response await unwrap. Wait, was it connection now? No, frame. Yeah. Frame equals connection read frame await unwrap. So we want to, rather than looking at the byte stream, we want to read frame. I think that was how it went. Yeah, it was like that. Read frame, and then await the unwrap. Actual sense. And then we got it. Right. Oh. Okay. Cool. Print. Missing a line. And then respond with an error. Each part sock is pressed and closed. For now, we'll read the command print style and respond with an error. Cool. So let response equal frame. Is the error like this? Oh, of course it isn't. And then of course it doesn't tell me it's error. Cancel error. String unimplemented to string. To string. Very nice. And then connection right frame, and then we want to borrow it. Connection dot right frame again. We want to borrow response, and if I have the ampersand, there we go. And I think it's a wait again and wrap. Very nice. Very nice. And then I can run it now apparently. It shouldn't punch me, and it did punch me in the face. Line 6, wait, what? Oh, is that because of my Reddit service running? Should be fine now, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, it's because my server is running already. Very nice. Did they even tell me to delete it? Like, exit? Or was I just blind? I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it. But anyway. In a separate terminal window, run the hello Redis example. The set get commands for the example. And then we should get something. Nope. Oh my god. Samples and then cargo run. I think it works like this. Nope, there's no example. Example. And example. Windows, stop doing that. What? Error unimplemented, processing executively. Perfect, just what we wanted. Okay. Let me get some quick water, 1 second. I'm thirsty. Ah, yeah. Okay, looks like I'm not blocking anything still. Very nice. In the server terminal, the output is got array, bulk set, bulk hello, bulk. Is it though? It is. Set hello, well, I need to double check this. What the Ellie? The Eliante? So if I go back, so set the value hello with sense things are making sense for now. For how long? Concurrently, our server has a slight problem. Besides only responding with errors, once it processes inbound requests one at a time. When a connection accepted, the server stays inside the accept loop block until response is complete. We want our Redis Pro server to process many concurrent requests. To do this, we need to add some concurrency. Yes, because we want to accept every hold on. Concurrency and parallelism are not the same thing. If you alternate between two tasks, then you're working on both tasks concurrently, but not in parallel. Oh wait, if you alternate between two tasks, then you're working on both tasks concurrently, but not in parallel. Yeah, makes sense. Were to qualify as parallel, you will need two people, one dedicated to each task. Okay. One of the advantages of using Tokyo is that asynchronous code allows you to work on many tasks concurrently without having to work on them in parallel using ordinary threads. In fact, Tokyo can run many tasks concurrently on a single thread. So, to process connections concurrently, a new task is spawned for each inbound connection. The connection is processed on this task. Okay. Oh, so we spawn a task and then we tell that thread to do its work and it has to wait. Okay, so it's the same, but without processing socket away. So we have still, but we create a task. Is it task that we say it is? No, we say spawn. So spawn async move. So we move this whatever to the new task and process it. Process socket stuff away, and then we need the async. Or is it away? Wait, what the heck? What is this? What is this? Is that actually how it's written? Oh. Cool. And then that's fine. But we need to make our Tokyo task is a single green thread. What is a green thread? A green thread. Ah, schedule by the one-time memory of what oh, okay. Good. If I'm making a lot of spelling mistakes, I am on 4 hours of sleep today. I am so tired. But I have to be consistent. A thread, scheduled by the task scheduler or runtime. instead of natively. Can I spell natively? Natively by the oh my goodness, this guy is using ooh, this guy using Wikipedia for information.
Yeah, toast. I didn't mind the shit you swing. Fully loaded chain. On that Barry Jordan pain. I put that tape on my switch, okay, hand. They can't put me no gyro, baby, cause I changed the game. Disrespect the fuck, I put your ass in some chairs. As I no phone, she sent me chance and come to her brain. It's just outside dancing, when I'm riding from this stage. The beats so nice, too close to find you, you don't think. She knows so fucking toxic, she drop out. She's like the I'm bitch, she drop out.
So Tokyo Toss is a synchronous create thread. They're created by bypassing async block Tokyo spawn. Join him with the capital circle, but there's no way. Which form I use to interact with the spawn task, the base and block may have a return value. The column may change the return value. Block may have return value, column may wait for the so do some async work, return value, do some other work, and out wait grab got up. I'm so excited. Look, I'm just like quickly reading the code, like the topics. I can see like I don't know, pretty cool things coming up. And right now I'm spawning though, so we've got a lot of time before we can do cool topics. Until then, spawn. Awaiting on join hand return result, so you can either get your value or you can get your error. This happens with the mechanics, or the task is forcefully cancelled when runtime shuts down. Tasks are scheduler. Spawning the task submitted to the Tokyo scheduler. This should ensure that the task is executed when it works. The task must be moved Is that handled by Token? Task and Token are very lightweight. Under the hood, they require only a single allocation of 64 bytes per frame. Applications feel free to spawn 1,000 if I'm in it. Task go crazy, those people. Stick around. Heck. Yeah, Beyonce. What the heck? When you spawn a task on go to runtime, it's type like this means that the spawn task will not contain any reference to data owned outside the task. Common Rust lifetime misconceptions. Oh my god, there's a whole blog about it. I mean, I'm just misconcepted about Rust in general, so I don't think this is going to be a good read for me for now. After a short 19 to 30 hours, you'll go from being a Rust beginner to a Rust advanced beginner. That is how I feel after spending probably a month of learning Rust. I would a month or two maybe. Yeah, I said a month or two. Okay. I'll take a look at this blog. This blog looks interesting. Rust. Right. He's broken. For example, the following will not compile. Why will this not? Because you didn't move the task? Oh. So here it spawned it. Ah, because here you move the socket to this new task and process it there. Whereas here, you don't need to move anything. That makes sense. Okay. So why will this not compile? I don't want to read it. Async blocks may outlive the current function, but implores V own 5. Oh yeah. Function requires argument type to output static. To force the async block to take ownership of the use a blue key. Okay. This happens because by default variables are not grouped into async blocks. Makes sense. The V vector remains owned by the main function. The println borrows V. The Rust compiler helps any suggestion fix. The Rust compiler is amazing. I can't lie. Like, you just you can ask, like, it's like ChatGPT on its own. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rust compiler used ChatGPT as a wrapper, because like you can ask it any question. Not ask it any question. Sorry, you can have like any problem. Yeah, you can have like any problem, and then you build your like program, and if there's a mistake, it literally just tells you, by the way, you've got this problem. You can just use this. It fixes it. And then if nothing works, then just clone the variable. You know, if all else fails, just clone it. Which might not be the best practice. I am super beginner. Wait, I just blanked out. So the Rust compiler clever explains to us and even suggests fakes, changing line set to task spawn async will instruct the compiler to put B into the spawn task. Now the task owns all of its data, making it static. If a single piece of data must be returned for more than one task, okay, so I don't actually know much about like synchronization or async, so like data type within Rust itself. So actually a good read. A thread safe reference counting pointer. Arc stands for atomically referenced. The type arc provides shared ownership for that. Okay, shared ownership. Allocate heap, invoking clone on arc produces a new arc instance, which points to the same allocation on the heap as the source arc, while increasing a reference counter. When the last arc pointed to a given allocation is destroyed, the value stored in the allocation is also dropped. Ooh. So now that's it. Shared references in Rust disallow mutation by default. So you can just read, I'm guessing. An arc is no exception. You cannot generally obtain a mutable reference from something inside an arc. If you do need to mutate through an arc, you have several options. Use interior mutability, synchronization primitives like mutex, read write lock. Read write lock, okay. Or one of the atomic types. Use clone on write semantics with arc, which provides efficient mutation. This approach clones data only when needed. When there are multiple references, and can okay. So yeah, we have different like, data types. I guess is the way describing it. What's the data type? Pointer. Yeah, pointer. Is it data? Pointer. Note that the error message talks about argument type outlive the static lifetime. This terminology can be rather confusing because the static lifetime lasts until the end of the program. So if it outlives it, don't you have a memory? The explanation is that it is the type, not the value, that must outlive the static lifetime, and the value may be destroyed before the type becomes valid. Oh crap! Faulty logic is raiding with a fire force. Thank you very much. I've created like this terrible like thing. So like on my screen, it looks like all this like stickers and stuff just pop up. I don't know. I think it's cool for now, but I don't know. I'm kind of scared that if it becomes like bigger. Hello, faulty logic. How are you? I'm just scared, like, yeah, just pop up with all the stickers and it'll just blow my screen up. When we say that a value is static, all that means is that it would not be incorrect to keep that value around forever. That's fine. Okay, that's good to know. Very good. All that means is not incorrect to keep that value around forever. This is important because the compiler is unable to reason about how long a newly spawned task stays around. I feel like, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if like the Rust compiler was smart enough to know. It's like it's just crazy. I think that's one of the things, or one of the reasons why I fell in love with Rust. It's just the cargo is crazy, Rust compiler is crazy. It's just so many things that when I look into it, I'm just like, wow, I'm missing out on so much. Like there's so many functionalities that Rust has that other languages just don't have. Okay. The article that Infobox early links to use the terminology bounded by static rather than its type. Out of static. Or the value of static to refer to it. Article that Infobox early links to use like, or the value is static to refer to it. These all mean the same thing but are different from annotated static as in send them. Tasks spawned by Tokyo Spawn must implement send. This allows the Tokyo runtime to move the tasks between threads while they are suspended at an await. I did not see a send before. Is this like an explicit thing? Or is this tasks are sent when all data that is held across the wait? Tasks are sent when all data that is held across the wait course is sent. I think this is not perfect at this point. This is a bit subtle. When a wait is called, the task yields back to the scheduler. Makes sense. The next time the task is executed, it resumes from the point it last yielded. To make this work, all state that is used after a wait must be saved by the task. If this state is sent, i.e. can be moved across threads, then the task itself can be moved across threads. Conversely, if the state is not sent, then neither is the task. For example, this works. Okay. So, still close to us, wait. Hello. Okay. What is yield now? Hello, wholesome. This one bot? How are you? Currently just learning Rust. I've got a month of learning that I've currently done, and even now I still feel like a complete beginner. So if you're seeing me write code, or if you're seeing me read the documentation just absolutely baffled, that's probably why. And I'll be honest with you, even probably doing this for maybe even a year or two, I'll probably still be baffled. There's so much to learn about Rust, it's crazy. But I enjoy learning it, so it is what it is. It is not persistent as a task, yields, scheduler. What is yield now? Yield XP. I mean, as long as you enjoy it, it is good, no? Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I do it. Like, if I was suffering and not enjoying it, I don't think I'd be doing this, to be honest. Then it's like just pure like masochist behavior if I just suffered and wasn't enjoying it. Use execute back to the Tokyo website. What does yield mean? Produce or provide? Like give back? Produce or provide? Okay. Provide a task yield by awaiting or yield now. Provide execution back to the Tokyo runtime. I may resume when that complete from task yet as the task at the back near the back waking in front of I'm so clueless about anything coding, but it seems so nice, you know. I mean very slowly progress. So, you know, slowly, and I mean very slowly progress. I mean, yeah, any progress is good progress. Like, even if I'm making like very, very, very slow progress, like I'm talking like less than 1% like progress, I'm learning something. And like every time I look at like, I mean, for now, right now, I'm looking like the Tokyo like library. Every time I see something about it, I'm just like, what? That's crazy. And like, it's just, I don't know. Something about learning is just very fun for me. Can't put into words. Maybe I can put into words, but my English is not Englishing right now. It is 10:45 as well, and bedtime's probably like less than an hour. Like, it will yield results if you study more. Ah, okay. Oh wait, anyway, going back into task. So let me just quickly I've heard something, explain something to others, even if you're not going to help you memorize and learn. Yeah, that's probably like no, probably that's one of the reasons why I stream. I'm streaming like this sort of stuff because I did think to myself maybe I should just learn like privately, like in my own private time. But then I thought, you know what, like why not just stream it, let people watch me fail, and like I can talk about why I'm failing. And at the same time, it kind of holds me accountable to study as well. Because sometimes, like, some days I might like do like 4 or 5 hours in one day, be very happy with myself. And another day, I'll just do like 10 minutes max, and then just like scroll TikTok and just like, you know, doom scroll. So I figured like I'd rather meet in the middle and do something consistent, like an hour or two a day, rather than this kind of like off and on, like long hours, very short hours sort of thing. Yeah, exactly. Motivates me as well. Go, run, example. Oh, also, this really frustrates me. This should fail. Okay. Well, let's see if the works actually works though. Okay, the works actually works. Yeah. So. I don't like the way my thumbnail and stuff. Let's read the documentation here. For example, this works. The scope forces wait. RC is no longer used. It is not persisted when the task goes to the schedule. Okay, so that works. The music slaps. Thank you. It's Alright, and then the set changed actually. But I was listening to the Baby J set, but right now they're playing the Subway Surfer mix. I don't know why. Maybe she's just feeling some Subway Surfer audio. If it is too loud as well, let me know. I'll adjust the volume. I haven't like volume checked anything. Like I just use OBS. I look at the audio, and if I'm happy with it, I'm happy with it. And like, yeah, it doesn't seem too loud, but if it is, let me know. But this doesn't work. RC is used after await. So if it gets dropped, it works. Like this runs successfully. I need to double check with RC. A single threaded reference counting. Is there a better example? Okay. So this is when you want to borrow when multiple people want to borrow a single like variable. It is a bit loud, like a tiny bit more quiet than you, so it's fine for me. But I guess it depends if you want it to be more background or what. I enjoy the vibe right now. Thank you. Yeah, that's kind of the sort of atmosphere I'm going for. Like, I don't want the music to drown my voice. I'd rather talk about it and like if you're watching it, like let you guys kind of hear my thought process, rather than you guys just hearing Subway Surfer music drowning my voice. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, I get it. Because you'll now like give it back to the task scheduler, I guess. And if you try to print it, then you can't because it's been like given back. Is that what yield means again? Let me double check. I literally forgot what yield means. Oh yeah, gives it back to the Tokyo runtime. Okay, yeah. Future crib 80%. Oh my goodness! I went from like, here's this like simple thing, and I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, what? The behemoth just gets sent to me. Cool. Just before I read that, we will now implement the process function to handle incoming commands. We will use a hash map to store value for set commands will insert into the hash map and get will load them. Okay. Additionally, we will use a loop to set more than one command per connection. Oh wait, it's not that bad actually. Actually reading it properly. So is you now kind of like return in C if you know it? I'm not too sure. I couldn't tell you. I don't really know how return works in C++. Not sure. I from the looks of it, like the return from like C++ just gives the value back to whoever coded it. So in this example, like console out, I guess I think it is, or C out, gives it back to that command, whereas Yield now gives it back to like the Tokyo runtime itself, which is like, yeah, like its own like task scheduler, I guess. Because then, like in Yield now effectively pauses the current function to let other code run on that thread. Ah, okay. Thank okay. Yield. Yield now. That's a good way of describing it. Pauses the current function to let other code run on foot. And then if we go back to the example, if that's the case, then in this example, in this function, you create this like reference counter, I think it's called. Like create a new like value called hello, and then you have like your yield now function, which from the looks of it pause the current function for the code on the thread. So what does yield now dot await do in this case? If you don't mind me asking. I'm gonna reboot it. So what this example is talking about is that since RC is used after the wait when the function pauses, you have to keep the RC around, and in Tokyo a function might resume on a different thread than where it started. The stuff that keeps must be sensitive to your thread. RC is used after the wait. When the function pauses, you have to keep the RC around.
Que ela faz, deixa os amigos taradão. Tá de lança de balinha, de uísque no copão. Que ela desce xereca. Que isso, xerecão? Que ela sobe xereca. Que isso, xerecão? Que ela desce xereca. Que isso, xerecão? Que ela sobe xereca. Que isso, xerecão? De quatro,
Okay.
de quatro, xerecão.
And importantly, RC is not sent. It cannot be sent to a different thread, and it can't be kept around over a waypoint.
Ela é novinha, muito louca. Não gosta só de beijo na boca. Ela vai pro baile de favela. Vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Ela é novinha, muito louca. Não fica só de beijo na boca. Ela vai pro baile de favela. Vai sentar e ter vida boa. Ela vai pro baile de favela. Vai sentar e ter vida boa. Ela que é o mano KF. Vai sentar e ter vida boa. Ela é novinha, ela é muito louca. Não fica só de beijo na boca. Ela vai pro baile de favela. Vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Ela vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Ela vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Ela vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Ela vai sentar pros amigos da boca. Eu te avistei lá no bailão. Com as tuas amigas.
Okay. So because this variable, this RC does not have this set state, it's not persistent, I guess. But it has to be if you want to print it. then you get error. I think before getting into storing values or working on this next section, I think for me it'd be a better idea to actually fully understand. Oh my back! I think that prior to going into stored value section, I think it'd be better for me to get a really good grasp on this send bound. So task 1 by Tokyo Spawn must implement send. This allows the Tokyo runtime to move the task between thread while the wait. So what about already? The whole send stuff can be a bit complex to get your head around in the beginning. The TLDR is that certain kinds of data can't be sent to different threads for various reasons. Okay, in that case then, I might just be happy with my knowledge at its current stage and just continue then. And then if I come across that, I will jump that hurdle, that bridge, that castle, that whatever when it comes to it. For now, I will I understand it at a very, very, very high level. It's like one of those like iceberg memes. It's like, where is the iceberg meme? It's like this sort of thing. Like I'm only at the top of the iceberg right now. Like I don't know. I can't even imagine myself there. We will now implement the process function to handle incoming commands. Oh yeah, okay. Additionally, we use loop to set more than one command for connection. Okay, token. I think I have the main part of this. So, for example, RC can't be shared between threads because its internal counter isn't atomic, and you will get data erasers and used after free it was sent between threads. Okay, that just makes sense. Like, my first question is like, why isn't it like atomic, or why can't you but there's probably because atomic operations are more expensive. There is ARC, which is the same as RC but uses atomic operation and hence is sent. Ah, okay, cool. So like, there is literally a version of RC that exists, which is called ARC, which is atomic, but it's a bit more expensive operation-wise. But if you want a inexpensive version, there is this RC type. And funny enough, literally, the next section is ARC. Oh, that's interesting. Literally, so dumb of me. RC, that's reference counting. ARC, or ARC, that's what atomically reference counted. Wow. Wow. Okay. Did I write? Did I understand within 10-15 minutes? I'll try my best. Async function process socket should be used minutes. One thing I don't understand as well, just reading this from the straight, maybe explains it after. One thing I don't understand is like why do we have the users here? Like I get like it makes more sense, I guess, like readability wise, like use data collection hash map and then hash map right here. But could you not do it from the global scope? But yeah, unless you're playing low level stuff with unsafe, you generally don't have to worry about send beyond knowing what is and isn't sent, and use the multi-threaded version of stuff, arcs and RC, mutate, sell, etc. Okay. Where's the delete markers? So, I'm not sure about you guys, but I actually like having this like main function at the bottom of the source code rather than the top. That might be like sacrilegious. I might get like attacked. I don't know, something about like just going to the bottom, seeing like the main function just sitting there. Satisfies me. Oh. Oh, it's like this. So. Oh. What else do we use? Hash map. Selection. Oh, notice. And then create a new hash map. Is it uppercase M? Oh, it isn't uppercase M. Let. Connection provided the nearest and is passing frame from the socket. Okay. Equal connection new and then socket. So fairly fairly makes sense. Use read frame to receive a command. Some frame equals read frame connection read frame, and then I think it's got wait wrap. I think it's wait wrap. So what do I want to do when I read these frames? Let response equal match command read from frame from conversion
hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off for the clock. Pull the six out, wintertime, dropping the top. Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make it kick rocks. This a big clock, check the wristwatch. Gucci flip flops, make it hit your bitch in massage. This a big
Convert to
watch,
frame
diamonds
into
dripping off for the
specific
clock.
command object. Thank you. Google in. Oh, so like get set node snap. Okay. Ah, so if it's set, if it's get, then you need to let respond equal, and then match command from frame, and then we borrowing frame. I don't know. And then so my options are either set. Wait, what the heck? Oh, so it's either set. So if it's set, what do I want to do? The value is stored as vector. Set. So db.set is the main command. So that's the main command I want to do. And then key hold press. So change the key to a string and the value as this vector, and then frame simple. I get the first part, so I'm gonna write that. Yeah, I really need to change just like hinting stuff because writing with no hints is a bit struggle. What was it? Back to back. I think that's what it was. And frame simple okay to string. So insert this value and then return okay, I guess. And then we have db. What's the hash map? Is it? So either you get some value or you get nothing. No. Okay. So if sum equals value equals db again. Okay. Get and then what's the key? Yeah. So be able to get some value. Oh, my back. Oh my goodness. One day you're gonna tune into the stream and I'm gonna be like streaming like in a 90-degree angle because my spine sucks. Frame bulk expect data to be of tiny bytes. This type of convert we can have and then otherwise else frame no or value. And then If it's none of these, we panic and we start crying. It's, well, oh my god, you've tried something that we don't know what it is. We're gonna crash, have full access to our backend system. Oh, is it commas here that I'm missing out? So many random things. And then write response to the client. Connection, right frame, response, await grab. Ooh, is this not in the right loop? I think it's something within the while. Yes. Oh, actually, big difference here. That's a big difference. Now, if we run again, that's my examples. There. I'll go run. Okay. Let's see if I can do this without any looking back at the source code, just to see how overpowered the compiler is. Fine. Yeah, I can't find it. So it was here, yeah. Just like this. Wow. And then if we run, cargo run X is example. What am I doing? Example. And then hello Redis. Example. We've got value from the server results. Some, whoa. Very nice. Does it look the same? Looks the same. We can now get and set values, but there is a problem. The values are not shared between connections. If another socket connection tries okay. I'm very happy where I am in this section, so I'm gonna call it for today. I remember this one guy, he rated my stream, so I think to keep up with the tradition of rating, I'm gonna try to find someone else within software and game development to rate. But yeah, I try just for anyone that's curious, I try to stream like around 9 to 12. Sometimes I play Valorant, sometimes I do Rust. Yeah, I'm gonna try to create like proper schedules for myself over time, figure things out. But until then, it's just gonna be kind of like on and off. So I'm just trying to find a fellow Rust. Oh, this is cool.
Bitches say shit and they ain't say nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I bees in the trap, bees in the trap, I bees in the trap.
I struggled to rate. Yeah. Game development, very interesting stuff. And yeah, Rust. How do I rate something? I don't know how to rate. I apologize. I'm just gonna end the stream for today. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.